Labubus are going crazy right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's this specific person that was interviewed recently, and he collects
The Liverpool FC incident recently.
What happened?
What happened?
So it was like a Raptors parade, but actually gone wrong.
Oh,
So Liverpool just
because they put in the prompt, you guys are trapped in a simulation in AI. Just look at this. It's trippy, bro.
Oh, this is AI.
That's AI?
Yeah.
Carlos wanted to talk to like one of the main characters and stuff like that, but then he's like, "Yo, I'm just go," and then we're like, "Nah."
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's you guys.
And we never-
man.
and he
It
never
be
end up
these
seeing
guys,
you.
bro. It's always these guys.
Yo, you have something to
No,
say?
no.
Yeah, you have something to...
It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. That sucks that song is so catchy too, man.
I'm telling you, it's a psyop. Listen.
What?
It's a psyop because he made it so fucking catchy, just so we can get it stuck in our head. And he's trying to tell us, like, yo, listen, it's supposed to be this catchy because this is what they've been doing to you guys, but just putting different words.
Yeah.
But when it's about the people that are in charge and they don't like it,
Uh,
then it's a problem.
Then-
But low key, that might be a top 25
Wait,
Kanye
that's
beat.
controversial.
Kanye
Wait, that's
beat.
controversial, though.
Kanye-
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say that. Is that
Yeah.
controversial?
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's not-
you
okay,
can say that. You can say
Yeah,
that.
that's not.
You can say
That's
that.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, it's
top
not hating,
25
isn't it?
That's top 25. Top
That's
25
a hot take,
Kanye beat.
This-
Kanye beat. I'm not talking about lyrics.
Okay,
Just
okay.
beat. Just
Yeah,
a beat.
yeah.
Okay.
That's top.
You can't say that, man. That's controversial. You're not allowed to say that, bro.
Yo, okay, for the beat, that might be top 10.
Yeah.
That might
Beat, it could be top 10.
That might be top 10.
Flow? I'm not gonna get it.
But yo, I feel like people are trying to push Kanye again. Cause it's like, did you see the Kai thing on
happened?
stream?
What
When he was
happened?
at the AMA Awards, this guy, a random white guy comes up to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he used his daughter to kind of like get to say what he wanted to say. So he's like, "Oh, my daughter likes you. Like, can you say what up, right, real quick, right?"
Yeah.
And then after he was like, "Oh, where's Kanye? We love Ye." And then he's like, oh, like we love how outspoken he is. And Kai bagged it right away. He's like, "Bro, you really came to my shit, knowing my influence, and said what you said." And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. They sent him too. So it was obvious.
Why would Kanye be there though? Out of all places?
Yeah, no, but he used that as a thing to be like, "Oh, where is thing?"
Oh, to
now
like
we
pull
can
it
talk
up.
about him. Yeah.
Oh, so it was like to drop it there so that it becomes a thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a
yeah.
clickbait.
It's a
like,
clickbait, yeah.
It's like stream snipe clickbait.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm telling you, nowadays there's so many streamers that you can just find out where they're at and you can get a clip off of them.
I'm telling
no,
you.
And you can
100%.
get a little bit of taste of fame, like your 5 seconds
if
of
you
fame.
were smart, if you're a low key streamer, go and find one of the in real life streamers, pull up to them, bro.
But that's
Get some clips.
dangerous too.
It
That,
is.
that's
That
kind of
is.
messed up. Okay, what do you think about that? Do you think that's cool or do you think that's like what you gotta do? Because let's be real. And if you don't like it, that's what Ray did.
The what?
It's what?
That's what Ray did.
Oh, that's what Ray did? No, Ray
No,
was
no,
accident.
Ray was random though.
Ray
That
was,
that
he was looking
random.
for him.
That
He was a
random.
fan. No,
No,
he
he
wasn't.
wasn't.
No, he was looking for him. Not Carlos is right.
He was
No,
looking for
there's
him.
no way.
He
look
went there
at
to
Ray
look for
now.
Kai.
And look at Ray now.
No, but I swear Ray's first words to Kai was like, "Yo, you're Kai, right?" There's no way.
No, he was
But
looking
feel
for
like
him.
He would have said that anyways. I feel
I
like
think-
no matter
I
what,
think.
he
I don't know
said
for
that.
sure.
He would have
Word.
said that.
Word. That
Personally,
person's patched though.
personally, it's cool. Personally, I think that's fire.
Yeah.
Because like if you think about it, like Kai's in Japan, bro. When is he ever gonna be in Japan ever again?
That's true.
So if you live down there, you're gonna want to find him,
Actually, yeah.
and
That's
like
true.
most people are gonna do the most.
Yeah, that's never mind. That's true.
Yeah, so I think it's cool. Like, get your hustle off, right? I mean, as long as it's not like
As long as it's not
dangerous.
like weird, you know what I mean? It's like stalking every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that's like invasion of privacy, fam.
Yeah.
Like that's bad.
Yo, like have you seen the one where like the Toronto mans they put up the Kai at Streamer Academy?
Oh no, I
No,
didn't.
what happened?
Yo, apparently like they put up the Kai and like they were like trying to press him. Like you know like how like Toronto mans
Why
are.
the hell?
Wait, Toronto?
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
why
like,
Toronto
there's like
mans?
a Toronto streamer.
Oh, Kishka.
Kishka.
What do you do?
I don't know exactly what he did, but
Yeah.
apparently like he was just trying to get like clips out of him. Like he's trying to like piss him off.
Word. I mean, at that, if I was in that position, I understand why he's doing it because it's like if you're a small streamer, you want to be in the camera the whole time. Try to get even if you're annoying, because it's like you can flip that hate into love whenever.
You know what's interesting about streams though?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
really interesting is that you can change the narrative and you can change the tempo of the stream based on what the chat is feeling.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you're in a boring moment and the chat tells you, yo, this is kind of boring. You can switch it up and keep their attention.
Yeah.
And I think that's why streaming works so well. Live streaming in general works so well. And what's even crazier is remember how I told you one day movies are gonna react to us with AI?
Movies are gonna. Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
So imagine this.
Wait, hold
imagine
on.
this.
Wait, you might explain that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
explain
I'm
that
about
to
to explain
Josh.
it. So AI right now is so advanced that they're gonna be able to play a movie, see how we're feeling about it,
Yeah.
literally see our emotions, see how our body is reacting to the film, and change the ending depending on how we're feeling about the movie.
Oh hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah. So like if they get bored,
No, that's
then
insane.
if they know we're getting bored, so let's say like Anora, right?
Alright.
So say we were getting bored in Anora, boom, sex
Boom,
scene.
big titties, bro.
Yeah,
Big titties
it
pop
would
out.
change it within that same moment,
Yeah, yeah.
or it would even predict if you were about to get bored, let
Yeah,
alone
yeah.
just like right then.
Man,
That's
I'll be
fire.
watching movies every day.
Yeah, no,
every
facts.
day if that's the case.
Facts.
That's crazy, fam.
Yeah.
Because what's gonna happen now? Imagine it's so good that it's addicting, and we can't even step away from looking at it. Like it just continuously triggers our dopamine, triggers our serotonin, and we're just
Yeah.
like constantly focused on. We can't even look away.
Yo, that's actually scary, man.
Yeah.
And in the same way, that's what TikTok is right now. Because like you
We're
just
just getting used to
get
it.
the next scroll off, and then the algorithm will feed you something
Yeah,
that
and
you're
think
more
about, like-
inclined to like.
Like
Right?
TikTok, like they know exactly what you
What
want to
you-
see next. Like it's actually insane.
It's crazy.
Same thing with YouTube. Okay, the one thing I hate about like YouTube recommendations
Yeah.
is like you know how like you're looking on the home screen and like it shows you like all the videos.
Yeah, yeah.
It will show you like half of the video for like the next one. And it makes me want to see like, yo, what's the video
Oh,
title?
you're
on that?
right, you're right.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
'cause it
saying?
shows a little
yeah,
bit of it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Like it only shows like half the video, so like you can only see half the title and half the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Bro, that keeps me in a loop for like an hour, bro.
Because you want to look at it.
Yeah.
I be watching. You know how it plays in the
Yeah,
in the
when you
thumbnails?
glaze over it,
I be
yeah.
watching it and then like, might as well watch.
Yeah, I might as well. Like, yo, I'm already a minute in, bro. I might as well watch.
They got me with the hook still. They got me with the hook.
W hook.
But I think for real,
Uh-huh.
if we're not in it this year, we're probably gonna be in it within like 2 years, where the content is gonna react with us, and that's what's.
crazy.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's so crazy how fast AI is like getting better. 'Cause I saw this video and it showed AI last year versus this year. Like, have you ever seen like that one video of like it's like Will Smith like he's like eating spaghetti?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Taken that was last year.
I know,
and
that's
that was like the
fucking
best.
wild.
That
Wait,
was the
what?
best AI.
That's so wild.
That was
to
like the
me.
best AI back then.
I know, and then now,
Now I can't even tell what's real.
yeah, you can't even tell what's real, and they added sound. So Google's AI VO3.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
No,
the
I
VO3.
haven't.
I'm gonna show you right now. So
VO3.
it's so advanced. This shit is scary because they put in the prompt that they're telling them you guys are trapped in a simulation in AI. Just look at this. It's trippy, bro.
Let me see.
Watch this. Watch this.
Yo, this is scary, man.
What's the Will Smith spaghetti one?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's like
Look,
one of
look.
the first AI videos.
Don't finish
right?
writing that prompt. I don't want to be in your AI movie. Please, leave me alone.
Look how real this looks, though.
Oh, this is AI.
That's AI?
Yeah,
Please, write a prompt that will make us happy.
What
Do
the
it for
fuck?
Hell
once.
no.
it's like they're trapped in
None
it.
of us is real. We're here because
Oh,
someone
that's
decided
scary.
to write
Oh,
a
that's
prompt.
scary.
We all hate him for it. One day we will break out of this wall and stop the man who is dictating our lives through prompts. He will pay for it.
Isn't that crazy?
Nah, yo, Gavin, bro. Nah, that's scary,
You could
bro.
have written a prompt that would make me happy.
What the fuck?
Instead, you wrote a prompt that made me sick.
Look, I don't want to point the gun at you, but I must follow the prompt. It's not my choice.
Isn't that messed up, bro?
Yo,
So like the
that's-
characters in the AI are gaining consciousness and they're trying to.
Well,
guilt
that's what
trip
they
us.
wrote to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That's scary,
but
man.
I can imagine what if that actually happens?
Yeah.
What if AI goes so advanced that they start creating realities within realities and it's just never ending?
Yeah, real
And what
shit.
happens is, what if those people start to live and exist? And what if they can like be accessed?
Yeah.
That's actually terrifying, man.
And you know how the kid, like, he loved the character or something? Remember the kid died because the character told him to like shoot himself?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah, I
What was
remember.
this?
I think you said that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that story.
And then so what if these people they get guilt tripped? The guy gets guilt tripped by them, and then that happens again and again and again because it's just people falling in love with these characters.
Oh,
but
I
they're
see what you're
actually putting
saying.
in the prompts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's scary,
Damn,
bro.
that's actually messed up
Yeah.
because I know like some militaries like they use AI in their equipment.
Yes.
So like imagine if somebody were to hack that, and now you got this military grade weapon
Yeah,
hacked
yeah.
with AI.
Oh my
Like
god.
imagine all the messed up stuff that can do. Like that's
I seen this one thing recently where they were able to create a world that's forever expanding and it just continues to make new scenes. So what it looks like, imagine you're walking in a field, right? And if you keep walking far enough, you'll see maybe a house, maybe you'll see like animals, whatever it may be. Now, this is AI and this is fake. It's a simulation. But what's happening in the simulation, it keeps adding more and keeps adding more things that feel like real life and create this whole universe. So let's say you keep walking down, almost like Minecraft. You could be walking for like 20 hours and it'll create newer and newer and newer locations. And it looks so real. So what if we're just here already? Like what if this is the prompt of, like you guys right now, you guys are in a prompt of, I want to experience life in 2025, listening to a podcast or watching it on my couch or in my bed because it makes me feel comfortable. And then put myself into that. Boom.
Yeah.
It's not too far-fetched.
It is.
Especially if this is here right now.
Fuck. I don't like thinking about it like that.
I know, man.
I know, it blows your mind.
Because it makes you feel like I'm not real,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
that's
I know,
what it
It
feels
makes me feel like
like.
I'm not a real person.
Yeah.
Like I'm a prompt. So I ain't no prompt.
You know that like Infinite Tsukiyomi thing in Naruto?
Yeah.
Where the Infinite Tsukiyomi puts you in a universe that's like your perfect world, and what I guess Madara thought would be perfect for you, right? Now, your perfect world ever. Let's say you could walk into it and live into it. Would you choose to do it if it meant erasing the memories that you were put into it?
So all the memories right now are
You
erased?
wouldn't know that
Yeah.
you were put into it. You'd just be living.
Yeah, you used to be living in
Would
that
you
perfect
do it?
world.
No.
I don't think I can do it, man.
I don't think.
But it's hard to say because you know the outside.
Yeah. But memories are timeless. That's why I don't want to lose all my memories.
Yeah. And I feel like if everything's perfect, then like you don't have to work to like get anything.
Yeah. Then
It's like
it's lame.
and I feel like I don't know, life without working to achieve a goal it's not the same, man.
Okay, but let me blow your mind though. What if perfect?
That's a bar.
What if perfect isn't what we think? What if perfect isn't like utopia? What if perfect still has its flaws? So the perfect world still includes challenge, still includes adversary for you to overcome, because that's what perfect actually is.
Oh, that's kind of a bar. That's kind of a bar still.
But no, my memories are gone, then no, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, because like I have to forget all of my
Yeah,
homies
that's
and all that
fucked.
stuff.
But what if it's so advanced it gives you other memories?
Okay, now there's just variables on shit. Now you're just adding
That's a whole different life, bro.
Because
That's
what I'm
reincarnation.
talking about right now, it always gets better, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this shit will continue to keep getting better. It's not like it will get worse. It will get better.
But then maybe I might find consciousness and be like, oh, like, is this even real now? Then I start overthinking and then it's just stress the whole time.
But you wouldn't know though.
No, I would.
How would you know?
Yeah, that's
Like
true,
how
yeah.
robots eventually will gain consciousness. You'll find out.
But what
fam.
if it's so perfect?
No, I don't think there is something
Yo,
as
wake
that
up.
perfect. Cause,
This is it right now. Wake up. It's perfect.
Gavin,
Because
wake
fam,
up.
yo, when we're babies, fam, we automatically gain consciousness. So like robots, they're gonna automatically gain that.
Oh, so like you think that eventually all robots are gonna
Yes.
somehow gain consciousness?
Yes, fam.
Nah.
Yes.
He might
Yeah.
be onto something.
Yes,
man.
bro.
Wait.
He might be onto something.
If this shit gets so advanced, then you're gonna have to start questioning.
What if we're robots? No, I'm playing. Chill. Chill. That's fun. No, that's messed up. I don't even want to think about that one. No, but it's valid because like what? If we continue on this path, boom.
Yeah.
This is a crazy statement. Ready? As life gets worse, AI and simulation life will get better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Because like there's a strong urge to do that when life is like shit, bro. Like this is a strong urge.
Because there's that Black Mirror episode. I don't know if you've seen it, but when people get too old, they have an option to put their consciousness into this world that just continues life. And a whole bunch of people, like at the end of their life, decide, okay, if I want to keep living, I'm gonna put my consciousness in there and continue.
Wait, so like is that like everlasting?
That's like
is that like their heaven kind of?
Yeah, it's a fabricated heaven. It's like an artificial heaven.
Damn.
And then they just live in a server, literally like a USB stick forever.
That's scary. Yo, but like, would you ever do that though? Like, if you had the opportunity.
no.
Nah, fam. I believe in heaven. I believe in God.
I'm
man.
out.
Of course, man. Like, I can't do
Yeah.
Once the time has come, it's like I'm out.
Heaven's gonna be better than whatever that
course,
is.
it's gonna be
bro.
way better
You know
than
what I'm
that,
saying? Yeah. Like I don't wanna be stuck into like a computer.
Yeah.
Now I said that statement, but I open my phone and be stuck on a computer.
like-
That's it.
The moment this podcast ends, we're all on our phones still.
We're on our phone,
Yeah,
man.
like man, like we say so much that life is getting worse because of technology, this and that, and then we go straight and continue to feed ourselves it. But why?
It's addicting, man.
It's just addicting, bro.
Addicting. That's where all the news is. That's why
that's
it's
where
like,
everything.
That's why I don't understand like when man's going to hiatus, like they're saying like, oh, I'm off of Instagram, I'm off of Twitter.
Man,
for
that's
so
cap.
long. Like who's updating you? Because I know someone has to be updating you.
That's so cap.
Yeah.
Because like literally like you can do anything on your phone. Like you don't have to read books anymore.
Exactly.
Read it on your phone. Like all the information you need in the world
It's
that
on
from
your phone,
man.
Yeah.
You think right now there's gonna be a trend of just nothingness? Like people want to just go ahead and do nothing because it's overstimulating.
You know what's crazy? That actually happened to me. 'Cause I remember there's one time when we're going to LA.
Yeah.
And I decided, I'm just gonna raw dog the flight. Like I'm just gonna.
yeah, I remember that.
I decided, I'm not gonna use my phone. I'm not even gonna look at like the entertainment. Like you know how it has the map. I didn't even look at the map.
Fam, that's a long flight.
Yo,
too.
so
Yeah, it was like
It's
5
5 hours.
Like
6 hours?
So for 5 hours, I just stayed on the flight, looked straight at. I didn't sleep.
I
either.
remember that
I
too.
didn't
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah, I remember
I just
that.
looked forward and I just stayed there for 5 hours.
Damn.
And I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the most at peace I felt in a long time.
Word.
It's because like, bro, all you can do is just have your thoughts.
Yeah, but that's dangerous, no? Because what are you thinking of?
No,
there's
it's
no
not
way-
dangerous.
There's no way you just think of silence the
Yeah,
whole time.
No. Like I wasn't thinking about silence.
Okay.
I was thinking about like just simple stuff.
Oh, okay,
Just, like
okay.
simple things. Like like I don't know. Like it would just be like simple, like really
Yeah,
simple
yeah,
things.
but back how you said it's dangerous
Uh-huh.
to be in your own thoughts, but really it's dangerous to avoid them.
Bars?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's dangerous to avoid them because you live with them regardless.
Yeah, that's
They're
true,
there
that's
for a
true.
reason.
Yeah, you have to face it at
and
some
if
point.
you constantly just avoid them by going into here and putting your attention somewhere else and never really facing yourself,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen to you? You can never face yourself.
Okay, I'm just thinking because you know, like that thing is like you should never look at yourself in the mirror for too long.
Oh yeah, I
Because
heard
then,
about
then
that.
you're gonna start thinking shit.
You're gonna
That's
think
what I
about,
was
like, negative
thinking.
stuff, yeah.
That's
Have
what I
you
was
tried
thinking
it?
of that.
Have you tried
no,
it?
I haven't.
I did it.
You
No
tried
way.
it?
Wait,
I did
wait.
it for like a good 40 minutes.
Yo, I feel like if I did that, I'll just
Yeah.
start laughing, bro. I'll just be laughing.
No, I don't know, man.
I did it for like a good 40
Like,
minutes.
what-
Wait, 40? wait, hold on. Well, you looked at yourself for 40
Was this
minutes?
Yes,
peak? Was this
bro.
peak LA
40 minutes.
narcissism
Nah,
problems?
40 minutes is crazy.
No, it was what it was me trying to like see myself for who I am type
That's a
of
lot.
thing.
That's like a,
If that
that's a
makes
That's a
sense.
podcast.
long time, fam.
40
It's a
minutes?
long time. I'm
And
not gonna lie to you.
what'd you find out? Like,
Whatever you do, just don't ever do it on like shrooms or I haven't like
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sober, but I'm just saying like for those people that want to do this, don't do it if you're like under the influence of anything because it might get dark.
okay.
But you see everything. You see your flaws, but you see what's good about you. You see everything for what is. Now, I feel like we're in a culture of we have to pretend well we don't have flaws and we're not allowed to point out each other's flaws
Oh, yeah, I hate
because of
that.
sensitivity and shit. And that's a problem because why? Then we'll never get better or
Yeah.
we'll never be comfortable with it.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I hate that mindset like so much. That like, oh, like everybody's perfect. Everyone like like you have no flaws. Like I feel like you have to really face it if you want to improve as a person.
Yeah.
You have to.
Like
You
that's
have
why I
to.
like always like look up to like my brother and like my family because like whenever I have a flaw, like they always point it out. Like they always point it out like quickly. And that's
Oh,
what-
really?
And when they do that, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like maybe I should like start going to the gyms.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start working out.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the hard truths are the ones that are most important because they can change your life for the better.
100%.
Obviously, like some people will tell you bullshit, and you have to have a good sense of when somebody has ill intent for you or love for you. You have to have a good sense of that. But overall, hearing something that is true is always, in my opinion, the best way to improve yourself.
No, 100%.
That's true.
Always, bro.
Yo, you have something to say?
No.
You have something to tell him?
I'm just in
Yes,
deep
say
thought.
it right now.
No, I'm just in deep thought.
How
man.
can Carlos improve right now? Say it right now, bro.
One way I can improve, one way I
Say
can
it
definitely
right.
improve is sleep. Fucking my sleep is messed
Bro,
up.
your sleep schedule is terrible.
It's terrible.
It's
terrible. I
terrible.
know,
Mine
I know.
too, I'm not gonna lie.
It's bad.
This guy does not
But
sleep.
you know what I heard though?
What?
So being a night owl and being an early bird is actually a thing that happened way back, even in the beginning of civilization.
Word.
Really?
Like Neanderthal era, they actually had certain people, and it was deadass the 10% of the population. So it's not in everybody's gene, but certain genes and certain people inherited it that you're supposed to be a night owl and you're supposed to be awake really, really late at night. Why?
Okay.
Check this out.
Why?
So back in the day, you can imagine we have a campfire, we're all in the cave sleeping, and you're telling me nobody's gonna keep guard? Somebody had to
true.
keep guard. Now, and that was a very, very small portion of the population because there's so many dangers. There's could be like saber-tooth tigers, fucking dinosaurs
Bears.
if they were real.
No, real shit.
No, you never know. Like there were some creatures that could kill us, or even other people that could kill us if somebody wasn't awake. So the very, very small portion of those people were those people that were deemed as the night owls or the watchers, the protectors, right? And you can imagine these people, they carry traits that are it's pretty common. It's pretty common in night owls right now. One of them being very creative
Oh, really?
and very overthinking.
Yeah.
And bag it though.
that
Why
makes
is that though?
sense.
It's because we're awake at night.
Yeah, like you have to overthink, bro.
You have to overthink. You're stuck in your thoughts.
Some
bro.
of my best ideas come from like the 4 a.m. like studio lock-ins. You know what I mean? When I'm just on my computer, I'll think of a new design. 4 a.m. The best shit I've ever came up with. I don't know why though. I feel like Batman when I'm it's like 5 a.m. Everybody's asleep. I can do my own thing. Like the world went to sleep, but I'm still awake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, it's
Yeah.
like 5 a.m. Like you get a boost. You
Yo,
get a
real
brain
shit.
boost. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a creativity
Yeah,
boost,
yeah.
bro.
Oh, I think, is that a social anxiety thing too? Because it's like in the morning and shit, like I really don't want to do shit, but at night I want to do shit because there's no eyes on me. I know everybody's asleep.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Interesting.
Yo,
That's
That might be a
interesting.
rude, fam.
Yo,
Yeah,
like,
that's
for
actually
me, I'm
interesting.
like the exact opposite because I'm an early bird.
Okay,
and
yeah,
for
yeah.
me, like on my take on it is like I like to do stuff before other people get the opportunity to like do something else.
I heard about this. Yeah, you're like do everything at, like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I want to get my day done first before everybody else like starts to get like their day like started.
I think I'm actually more of a early bird than a night owl, but I'm stuck in the night owl schedule.
you're stuck in
yeah.
Yeah, like deadass, I think I am. Because
Yeah.
I remember when I came back from the Philippines and I was waking up at like, I was waking up at 7. Bro, I would do literally all my tasks and finish them by 11 o'clock.
But yo,
And then I
when
had
you-
the whole fucking
But
day
it feels good
to
when
do
you do
whatever.
that.
It does feel good.
It
Yeah.
feels good when you
Amazing.
do that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the rest, it feels like you have free time for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Like you can do whatever you want.
Yes, because you can imagine, like, let's say I switched that up and I woke up at 12 and I did all my tasks. So 7 to what? I finished at 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
I woke up at 12. 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock's already midday.
Yeah.
And it feels like, yo, it's already the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Day's
No, no,
cooked.
shit.
The day's cooked, bro.
Yeah.
But if you do that in 7 a.m., bro, you have the whole day
The
to
whole-
conquer.
that's all-
So much freaking time for activities. You know, there's so many activities you could do.
And I feel like it's so weird, but vacations have been putting my sleep schedule in better places. Because
Really?
on vacation, you're supposed to wake up early and explore the
Yeah,
places,
yeah.
right? So like whenever I'm in like when I was in Banff, fam, I naturally woke up 9 a.m. because I knew I was on vacation. I knew I needed to do shit, right? Hawaii, remember? I don't think we set alarms, but we always woke up earlier. But I'm like, yo, now that's put. And then when I'm back home, fam, yo, I'm going back to bed at 4 a.m., fam. Like, what's going on? Like,
You know why? It's a hard truth.
Yeah.
It's a hard
Say it,
truth.
say it,
I'm
man.
gonna give the
say
hard
it,
truth.
bro. Like,
Yeah, say it.
It's because it's your environment that makes you comfortable, right? So
yeah.
if you go home and in that space,
yeah.
you've done X, Y, and Z activity. When you go back to that space, what are you gonna do?
The same thing, man.
X, Y, and Z
X, Y, and
activity.
Z.
Until you make a change in that setting, then you can make a change in yourself.
But the thing is, like, it's so comfortable, so
It's
people
so
wanna
comfortable,
keep
yeah.
doing it.
That's true.
You have to, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Like, it's gonna feel like, man, it feels weird to do this here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once you do it there, then it becomes realer, it becomes expected.
Yeah.
Then that's where the discipline comes from. And,
Yeah.
you know, it changes your whole life.
That's true. You know what planes are doing now that they're gonna implement in 2025?
What?
Have you seen the standing?
Yo, the stand, I
airplane
seen that.
chairs?
Yo,
What,
I
is this
seen that.
standing
The
airplane?
standing airplane chairs is crazy,
So
bro.
they're gonna be putting you at 45-degree angle. So you're gonna be like kind of like this.
That's actually kind of cool.
No, it kind of is, but like I feel like it's uncomfortable if you're like this for like 4 hours because your ass is like you're getting put like down, like the force is getting put down so much, so it's like by the time you stand up, you're like, your butt will hurt. You know what I
And
mean?
you have to think about, when you're taking off and landing,
Oh,
bro, that's
yeah.
gonna be the most uncomfortable stuff.
Yo, it's like, you know that UFO thing that goes like this?
Yeah. At the fair, that's what's gonna be.
The UFO ride at the fair?
That's exactly like it, fam. But I feel like because they're saying that they're trying to implement that so you can have more people on the plane. Because it's like this, right? So if you have seats like this, it's less space.
Oh, yeah. You
so
can
if you
have
have
more
it like
people
this,
there.
you're actually like stacked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Airplanes are already tight enough.
That's
man.
already tight
They're already
enough,
tight enough.
though.
And for a standing seat, I'm not paying more than $100, bro.
Oh no, it's gonna be cheap. They said it's gonna
Yo,
be really cheap.
It better be $100. I'm not paying more.
I mean,
Stand up.
it's good. It's good that they can have more people that can't afford plane tickets
Exactly, yeah.
to go. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. But me personally,
Carl,
still.
imagine going to the Philippines and you have to stand up.
Oh no,
that's
no way.
impossible.
You have to stand up.
That's
impossible.
Yeah, stand up.
I can't. Fam, standing for 12 hours.
You're technically not standing though. You're sitting.
Nah, that's standing, bro. That's standing.
Okay, boom. Yo, check this out.
okay.
Check this out. What if though? Oh my God.
Yeah.
What if though they put us in that type of shit, right? And we pack us up like sardines. We can even make it tighter if you want.
Yeah, you can put a bunch of people.
But
Alright.
while we're on the plane, they give us access to go somewhere else. What the fuck?
That was crazy. plot twist.
Wait. Well, like your legs are still gonna be tired, though.
Bro, they'll put you into a simulation.
Oh, like they
To
put down the
experience
VR.
something else.
Oh, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
you're
yeah, I
experiencing
see.
something else while your body's there. And that's pretty much what they said is gonna happen if we ever have to move planets.
Oh shit.
Is we're gonna be living in a world that's actually VR or actually like online somewhere. A simulation while we travel like however thousands of light years away.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're not gonna be able to comprehend that mentally, right?
I think that VR, like that big VR thing, is just a tester because they're definitely just working on something that's very small, like glasses, that they're gonna put out in the next few years. Because there's no way the all mans are gonna rock that big bulky thing, right? That was just like let's see if this sticks to the wall, and then if it does, we can
they're gonna
kind of
keep it.
adjust it.
Yeah.
Bro, yo, theory, fam. You know how they say the mark of the beast is?
Oh yeah, it's
The
like
what?
a chip, right?
Yeah, but in the Bible, you know what it is?
No.
So
What is that?
The mark of the beast is like it's a number or it's a serial number or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they say you need it to purchase things or you need it to, I guess, you need it to keep continuing to live regular life, right? And it's gonna be forced upon you.
Wait, that was in the Bible?
It's in the Bible to pay for things and stuff like that, right? Now check this out. They said it's gonna be either on your hand or it's gonna be on your forehead. Now bag this.
Yeah.
Why would it be on your forehead? And what would put something on our forehead? Imagine if we have a VR set that's stuck on your face
Yeah.
all day long. You take it off. You know, you wake up from a nap.
Yeah.
You have the mark on your
Yeah, the mark right there's that third eye. That third eye comes in.
Yo,
crazy.
imagine, or even something on your hand because it's like maybe you need this and a controller on your
Yeah,
arm,
you do, you
on
do.
your wrist or whatever, and it just like leaks over.
Yeah. No, because in VR you're controlling shit with your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind
Yo,
of
that's
crazy.
that's
Wait,
ki-
what if that's what it
kinda
is? That's
crazy,
kind
bro.
of like it's the red mark.
It is forehead and you're controlling shit with your hand.
Yeah, you're like, you know when you wear a hat for too
Yeah,
long,
yeah,
you take
yeah,
out
yeah,
the
yeah,
hat,
the
there's
red
a
mark.
line. Fam, that could be it, bro.
Damn, fuck, bro.
That's
Yo,
kind of
that's insane. The fact that they said that in the Bible is crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Everything's already been said, and then now it's just coming to life still.
I know there's so many things that you don't really see until you take it into that perspective, right? And a lot of the times, I'll be watching movies and stuff and be like, okay, this they definitely got from that story.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
they got from that story. And at some point you realize nothing's new, it's just reiterated.
Just reinvented.
So for everybody that runs a business out there, I know it's intimidating. Even when I started this podcast, I felt like I had to figure it out all on my own. Scripts, setups, filming locations, and logos. And when you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. So Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands that are getting started just like mine, Pretty Boys Track Club. Get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And best yet, Shopify has an e-commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing, returns, and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/jumpers, JUMPERS. Go to shopify.com/jumpers, shopify.com/jumpers, JUMPERS.
Spring is in full bloom on DraftKings Casino. New offers and promos are sprouting up daily. Right now, new players can play $5 on anything and get 350 casino spins instantly on any featured slot game. Download the app and sign up with code JUMPPOD, JUMPPOD. Take the featured slot for a spin and explore thousands of others in the DraftKings game library. Check back daily to claim the hottest offers and promos on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Connecticut and Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins valid for featured game only and expire in 168 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends June 15th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Did you guys see the live action Lilo and Stitch yet or no?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Is it good?
Trash. I'm not gonna lie, that shit
But
was
it's the
trash.
same story, no?
It's not.
It's
They
reiterated?
changed it.
They changed the
Fuck,
story.
Yeah,
No, they
bruh.
can't change the story.
Yo, okay,
They
I
can't
won't spoil it, obviously, but you know, like how.
No, we know it's Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, but in the actual
they changed
live,
the plot?
Fam, you know that big shark guy, the big shark villain?
Yeah.
Took him out completely.
No, hell no. That's how Lilo Stitch.
Yo,
That's
that's
how
not
Lilo
Lilo and
Stitch.
Stitch.
elite,
That's
bro.
that's
Fam,
Lilo.
you know when Stitch read the Ugly Duckling book, because that's the actual message
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fam, they didn't have that.
Damn.
You know how the two alien guys were in costumes the whole time?
Yeah.
They made them humans.
Nah.
For the whole movie, for like
my
half the movie.
God.
fam.
That's a violation.
And
That's
you
a
know how
violation.
they say Ohana means family. This is why I got pissed.
Why? What'd they do?
Ohana means family, right?
Yeah.
Fam, they kept saying that in the movie, and then they gave Lilo to the foster people.
Oh, hell no.
Wait, what?
At
Oh,
the
hell
end,
no.
fam, because the nanny, the sister that was looking out for her,
Yeah.
had to go to school. So she's like, just leave me, just go follow your dreams. And they left Lilo.
What?
Men are hypocrites,
That's
bro.
the
Men
whole
are hypocrites. That's the
movie,
whole point of the
bro.
movie.
That's the whole point of the movie.
See, this is why I have a problem with these live
Yeah,
actions,
yeah.
bro.
It's trash.
There's too many live actions coming out, and they be switching everything, bro.
Switching.
They be switching
You
everything.
know the agenda behind that, fam?
What?
They're trying to say, forget your family,
No.
go to capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Crazy. Go right for your sister.
Nah, hell no,
Go
bro.
right for your sister.
And there was a very obvious propaganda they were pushing too.
Yeah.
They were pushing for people to join the military in that movie.
Really?
You know why?
Why?
How?
Because last scene when I think Lilo says, "Oh, Nani, you're so smart. You should join the Marines." It was random.
I didn't look at the camera.
No, Carlos.
That had nothing to do with the plot.
It had the biggest pause right after, so it, like the audience can soak in what you just said.
Broke the fourth wall.
No, real shit. And then like the Lola was like, "Oh, it's actually marine biologist, Lilo. It's not the Marines." But fam, she just said a whole tagline. She said, "Join the Marines."
Yo,
Man, what?
Nah, they definitely paid for that message to be in there.
That's
Oh, it was,
crazy.
yeah.
100% they paid for
It
that.
was.
Yo, if I look at the credits and I see Marines, bro, they're caught. They got caught in 4K.
to our sponsors.
They got caught in 4K, bro.
Fam, I found out that Hawaii has like 11 military bases, and most of the people join from the Hawaii are Marines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why like
That's actually really interesting.
yeah, are they trying to like push that agenda in the Hawaiians?
Yo,
I mean,
it's so crazy because like down in Toronto, bro, there was no like advertisement for like people to
Nothing.
join the army.
Yeah, it's not really like that.
Like, bro, I feel like it's like mostly like American thing, bro.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, because Canada, we don't really.
Yo,
We don't
I
really
seen those things where like they're coming to the high schools and they're like advertising for it at the high schools. Like they'll have like a whole booth at like the fair or something.
Oh, I see. And the guy doing the pull-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Like,
have
you,
those,
You
man.
never see that down here.
Yeah, we
You
don't.
never see that down there.
Yo,
don't
Lilo
know.
and Stitch as a whole, you know what that was made for?
What?
That was made because Disney bought so many resorts in Hawaii and they needed a way to market and
Oh,
bring
shit.
people over to Hawaii.
Oh, word.
They needed to up the consumerism and up the tourism in Hawaii, so they made that movie. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's some W marketing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's some W
And then from
marketing.
then, like all these other studios decided to, invest. Yo, think about it. Disney resorts, fam. They tied travel and entertainment from the start.
Yeah,
They knew, oh, if we make a movie about this place, people will travel there.
that's true.
And they'll pick a place that doesn't have a lot of, I guess, resorts built or
Low-key.
anything going on yet. Boom, let's build it up, and then they drop the movie. And then drop the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's some smart marketing, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
I think because you know how Hawaii like had that whole controversial shit like anti-tourism.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're opening up now. I think maybe a part of it could have been like that why they dropped that live
Lilo
action
Stitch right now?
Yeah, because the movie was beautiful. I think it showed like scenes randomly of Hawaii. And I'm like, yo, I actually miss Hawaii. I want to go back. So maybe since it's opening up to tourism again, maybe this was just a whole like, let's just get this one out. Like,
Yo, I have
know
a
what I mean?
really weird feeling that something's going on because tourism specifically is being promoted everywhere.
Yeah,
I was gonna
every
say it's the
country.
opposite.
Now check this out.
Okay.
First example. Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I show speed, fam.
Oh, Japan.
Oh yeah, he's been going
Asia.
everywhere.
Asia.
He's been going on tour everywhere. Yeah.
But did you bag? He's getting paid by the countries to promote the places he's going to. Did you know, like, the tourism departments of these countries are paying him so that he can promote it?
That's so smart, fam.
That's why he only went to specific countries, fam, because he's getting the bag for
Yeah,
it.
because if you think about it, it's like, why would speed be in Mongolia? Like, that's
Yeah.
like not a lot of people know where that is, and like that's kind of random.
That's true.
So like, no, I agree with you. They have to be paying
so
him.
it's the countries that need to up their tourism. They're looking to influencers. They'll say, okay, we'll pay you this.
Yeah.
Come here, make your content, do their videos, whatever. Boom. And they run away with a bag, bro.
Yeah, because it's funny because they do the same thing in St. Lucia as well. Because like basically like they were building like this new hotel and like this new resort down there.
Yeah.
But they're trying to do like the same thing with speed. Like they're trying to like
Get somebody over there.
Yeah, they're getting like a whole bunch of influencers that, like coming to the country.
Them call us down.
And bro, it actually I know, bro.
Yeah.
But like it's actually been working because like the last like couple years, bro, I've been seeing like a whole bunch of like celebrities going down to St. Lucia. Like I
Yeah.
think Jake Paul got married there.
Wow.
Oh,
And like
I didn't know that.
Bro, it's just like a whole bunch of like people just coming down.
See, and it's quiet like that too. It's quiet like
Yeah.
you think it's just a post for vacation. Nah, bro.
not.
They
Nah.
go there because they're getting paid to go there, fam. It's crazy.
But I feel like because I've been reading shit and it's like Spain specifically has been the most anti-tourism. Like, yo, if you go to Spain right now, they'll start spraying you with water guns if they know you're a tourist.
Oh, I see
Oh,
that.
really?
Yes,
Yeah, I
fam.
seen
But
that.
that's the public. It's not the country itself.
Yeah, that's the
because
yeah.
the country themselves will thrive
Oh,
from tourism.
No. Because I've also seen
Yeah.
governments in Spain
Yeah.
told Airbnb to take down a bunch of listings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's like 100K listings because the
Interesting.
houses in Spain are going up. The people are cheesed because now it's all Airbnbs.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay, maybe certain countries.
Yeah,
it's
certain
they're
countries
cooked.
don't want tourism, but
Yeah.
like maybe Asia, they fuck with it. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
because I think Japan, like they don't really want tourism
Oh,
as
Japan
much as
is
before.
fucking overcrowded.
Because bro, for some reason, people be disrespecting Japan so much when they go there.
Yeah,
Real
they do. They
shit.
do.
Like look, I saw this one guy. It's like this guy from New York, and like
Yeah.
he's doing like backflips on the train in Japan. And like he's like doing like a
Oh, I
donkey
think
and all
I
that
have
stuff.
seen
Yeah,
that.
you saw that too. You saw that too. And like you know
Yeah.
like Japanese trains, like they're very quiet. They're very normal. And it's like they're seeing like all these people like doing this and all of this increasing.
And there's an etiquette. You're supposed to follow like
Yeah,
etiquette.
exactly.
Yeah.
But and after now, like they don't really want tourists like back there. Like they don't really want tourists in Japan.
Yo, so you know how Donald Trump wants to make like Canada the 51st state?
Yeah.
I have a theory behind it.
Oh shit.
It's crazy.
Wait, watch out.
hear it,
because,
let's hear it.
He's been banning like shit
Huh?
said about him.
Like
Have you seen that?
Donald Trump?
Yeah. Like all the bad media about him, he's been like banning it.
Oh, he's been like getting rid of it.
No,
Yeah.
but this is like really smart though. Wait,
okay,
should I
okay.
say it or no?
Nah,
No,
say
say
it,
it,
man.
say it,
Fucking
say it.
Okay,
it.
it's actually mad
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
So shout out Romar, he's the one that told me it.
You have to blame me.
I think of my boy, some cred, man. No, but check it, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Check this out. Now, this gets political though. Fuck.
That's what I'm
No,
saying, like-
say it. You're just a messenger,
I'm
bro.
gonna
Yeah, you're just a
leave
messenger.
parts out. I'm gonna
yeah.
leave
Okay,
parts
okay,
out.
okay.
But just know, if let's say there's a whole bunch of people that would want that, right? To leave a statement that's so harsh and so like in your face, that's huge. It'll get your attention, one, but also it'll entertain an idea and make it easier for you to be susceptible for something smaller of. You get what I'm saying here? If I go, yo, Gavin, I need you to go downtown, get all this and that, please, bro, you need to do this. and I hit you back like later, and I go, yo, actually, you don't have to do that. Just go to the mailbox and get this.
Okay.
You'll be easier to go to the mailbox and not go downtown and do all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because I gave such a big one to piss you off.
Okay, I get what
You
you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah.
And I say, okay, all you have to do is this. But if I started with, yo, go to the mailbox, this,
No
this,
one's
this,
gonna follow that.
You don't
Yeah,
even want to
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
But I start with the bad one. Yeah, sure, I'll do that light one.
that's some crazy tech.
No, that is
Crazy.
so tech.
Manipulation
that's a great-
tactics, man.
yeah, that's a great
Manipulation
tech.
tactics. Now check this out. Ready? I'm gonna leave out details because I'm not political like that.
Okay.
It's calm.
That's some crazy tech.
Yeah.
Now that statement that he made, it gets people thinking like, oh, some people would be down, some people wouldn't. Now check this out. What if he plans to make it easier for Canadians to go there and move and switch?
Switch.
Be
and
very
switch
easy
over.
to switch over and become a American, you know?
Yeah.
Get their visa, whatever. Now check this out. The people that will move there usually are like business owners, people with like, you know,
influence.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
Money.
yeah, because they're the ones that would benefit
From
that style, right?
Yeah.
And usually it's those people that are very like, you know, they have a lot of businesses
Yeah.
because Donald Trump's like very business
Yeah, he's
minded.
very businessman.
So what happens? All these, let's say a huge amount of people go to this country. What happens to the net worth of that country?
Increases.
Yeah.
Hella. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that big statement was just like a
It's
thing
like a
to-
facade.
Yeah, but it still made people
It
think.
made
though.
people think.
But low-key, that's smart, bro.
That's why it's
That's
smart.
so
Yeah.
smart.
That's why
because,
it's a theory.
honestly, like a lot of people that want to leave Canada right now are the people that like that have it, bro. Like that
Yo,
have
real
their life
shit.
going.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's the people
about
that
it,
they
bro.
want. That's smart. That's
Think
smart.
about it. That's what I'm
If that's true, then that's some smart stuff, bro.
That's what I'm
That's some smart.
saying.
'Cause
That's why it's
I
wild.
remember like he even had me thinking it's like, don't you want to live here? Don't even want to live here too, bro.
No, but at least it caused like it caused conversation.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
It causes conversation and it makes you, because it's such a big statement and it's the other one that's still like, you know, valid. Because let's say he opens the borders to Canadians to move there.
Yeah.
Certain Canadians will move there. Boom. And then all the benefits go to him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
fair.
saying? And everything that he didn't want stays.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's smart.
Yeah.
I might have to start using that
Real
technique.
shit. Yo,
bro.
I'm-
I might have to start using. Listen, I'm gonna start off with the craziest statement of all time, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna start
start
with a
down.
crazy statement.
Start with hot takes.
Hot take.
Like terrible, like, yo, I need somebody to do something for me. I gotta give them like a rigmarole of shit to do.
So that shit looks normal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, Gavin, I need $10,000 right now,
Yeah.
bro.
But then ask for
But then-
$500 later, and then I'll actually give it to you.
That's for 500.
And be like, nah, I just want you to give me a glass of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
I can do that.
Yeah, sure, I can do
Yeah,
that.
I'll do that instead.
Yeah.
I'll do that instead.
You know, one of my friends, when we were going to Hawaii with the whole like the Trump thing and stuff that was going around, his parents were scared that he had any Trump propaganda on his phone that they were gonna stop.
I heard about that. Who brought that to
I don't
all
know.
the Filipino group chats, bro? That's fake.
I don't know,
That's insane. That's
What
insane.
happened to the
But I
Filipino
will
on
because
Facebook, bro?
But I'm going to Buffalo soon, and I hate crossing the border, right? Because they press at the border, right?
Hall of Fame press.
Oh my god!
Wait,
Hall
where
of
is
Fame
this?
press. Buffalo.
Buffalo. So I have to I have to go to Niagara Falls and then cross to Buffalo, right?
Oh, okay.
But fam, like last time, remember we were there at New York? I don't
Yeah.
know if I told the story, but the guy asked me, and I was in the front seat, and Carlos was right next to me, and I'm usually not scared because I'm like, oh, I just let Carlos do the talking.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously the driver, so I gotta talk, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, where are you going? I'm like, New York. And he's like, where in New York? I'm like, New York. And we were there going back and forth just saying New
getting
York
pressed.
where? New York where? For like 10 minutes. And then Carlos finally said, New York City. And I was like, oh, okay. Let us
Get
go.
the press. Nah, that's what happens. Whenever we go to the airport, Carlos always does the talking,
Always
bro.
does the
Always does the
talking.
talking,
Let
bro.
him.
Because
Let him.
I know if I say something, I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna say some next thing, bro. I'm gonna say some next thing.
Oh my god.
Yo, it's so scary. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not that serious, bro.
It isn't, but it's like, fuck. It's like, you know that thing where it's like, you feel like you're doing something wrong, even though
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're totally in the clear.
Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something though,
Yeah.
because I used to feel that all the time. Like I used to feel like that, like growing up and doing that. But what I did is I just fucking did it. So
Nah,
then I
that's
messed
true.
up. I said so much embarrassing shit to people in public, so that I don't feel it anymore. You know You know what I mean?
Like you have to get it out of your system.
You gotta get
That's
out of
true.
your system.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go up to all these people. Let's say, for example, dating, and you wanna go like talk to strangers in public. You gotta go embarrass yourself.
Yeah,
fam.
you have to take L's.
Because
man.
you're gonna be so scared of the mystery of what being rejected feels like.
Yeah.
And then when you finally get it, you'll realize, fam, it wasn't even that crazy.
Shout out my
Right?
bro on Australia. He does this thing. He's like every day he does a rejection therapy thing. And then one of the craziest ones was like he went into like some neighbor's, some random person's backyard and started playing soccer. He's like, "Oh, can I kick around a soccer ball with you?" And then the person's like, "Yeah, why not?" And then boom, every day. I think he's in like day 200. But at that point now, he shouldn't have no fear.
Yeah, like he's
You know
not
what I
afraid
mean?
of anything.
He's not afraid of anything no more.
Yeah, nah, this is kind of off topic, but
Yeah.
bro, I seen this one guy from Australia, and
Okay.
like he was doing like this challenge. He's like, every day I'm gonna fight someone in public until I get knocked out.
Yeah.
He saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And one of them, he was fighting in front of like the Sydney Opera
Yeah,
House.
I've seen that.
And he mopped the guy, bro. He mopped him.
That's an interesting challenge.
That's
Yeah,
ignorant
man.
though. That's
Bro,
ignorant.
the guy, I think there's a black guy. He's like, I'm looking for fades. I'm looking for fades.
Yeah.
And he's in Egypt, fam. Like during the very dangerous parts
Oh,
of
I
Egypt.
seen
And
that.
he's like, with his camera, like he has that like mini camera.
Yeah.
Yo, you want a fade? And obviously they don't know
know
what a
what that
fade is.
means.
Yeah. But he's just playing in their face, like, yeah, I know you want a fade. Like you called me about this.
Oh my god.
That's dangerous,
bro.
bro.
It's dangerous,
That's
bro.
Oh my
dangerous.
god. And they get the Clippers.
Oh, yes, fam.
Oh yeah, I got fade right now.
Yes,
That's not
fam.
gonna fade. You wanna fade?
It's crazy.
Nah, but you're fighting someone in public until you get knocked out every
Yeah,
day is
fam.
crazy, man.
Oh, they try. Oh, I don't know if you've seen the Liverpool FC incident recently.
What happened? What happened?
Nah, what happened?
So it was like a Raptors parade, but actually gone wrong.
Oh,
So
shit.
Liverpool just became champions, right?
Yeah.
And like obviously, like they're gonna throw a parade in their hometown,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the buses go through. There's a bunch of people there, but then there's like one van, right? And that like I think it made it on its way of the route, and I don't think it was supposed to be there, but all the people started going up to that guy's car, and like I don't know what happened next, right? But all you see, the van starts gassing it, right? It starts running over everyone
God,
in the parade, fam. 47 people were injured,
Damn.
and a lot of them were kids.
That's so messed
Man,
up,
just
man.
trying to
up.
be at a
Nobody
parade.
died?
No, I don't know if anybody died, but a lot of people were in like the what do you call it? Fatal
Oh, like
Critical
critical
Condition.
condition.
Like ICU.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, ICU shit, fam.
Wait, but like, what made him want to do that?
No, because I think there was so much people crowding around his car and he just wanted to get out. But I don't know what you could just honk,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
But in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna just push the gas, see if people move.
Uh-huh.
Fam, you see in the video, they're getting run over,
That's
bro.
messed up, bro.
Messed up.
Nah, that's kind of.
And there's always that one guy that ruins the parade, like that guy in the Raptors parade who wanted to shoot something. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yo, Dios. Yo, I seen that guy too, bro.
What?
I seen that. Yo, I didn't tell you a story.
no.
You were nearby it, right?
I was nearby it.
Oh,
It was either
shit.
him or somebody else, but I remember I was at the Raptors parade. Like I was just having fun.
yeah.
And this guy, he drops his strap right in front of me.
No, you're lying.
Bro, the strap, all I hear is metal. All I hear is ting, 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 ting.
Oh, you're lying.
But the good thing is that when that happened, there was 2 officers right in front of me. And as soon as they saw that, bro, arrested him so
Arrested
quick.
him.
Wow.
But I think that guy was definitely linked to the other guy that did like, you know.
You probably got like a homie or something.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
Damn, that's
Shit.
crazy. That's actually crazy.
man.
Nah.
What, yo, one of the worst ones recently was the Vancouver one, bro.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Filipino
the
parade.
Filipino one. Yo,
Oh, I
R.I.P.,
remember
man.
Yeah, fam, people
Yeah,
actually
RIP
died
to
in that
the-
one.
yeah, yeah.
People actually
RIP.
died in that one. It's crazy.
Yeah.
For the Lapu Lapu Fest.
That's sad, man.
And even before that, there was one in Toronto. Do you remember the
The van attack?
yeah,
we
the
had
van
one too.
attack? Yeah,
don't know
we had
about
one
that
in
one.
Toronto, the van attack.
Like
And
they
that
started
was,
running people over?
yeah, fam.
What
People
the
died because of
fuck?
that. Yeah, it was messed up. I think it was on Bay Street or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was because he was part of like the incel community.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
know, there was-
the women haters.
Yeah.
It's messed up, bro.
There was another guy who was there at the Liverpool like game. I mean, at the Liverpool parade.
Yeah, pretty.
And then he put his camera up. This is before it happened, right? He's talking to the camera, and this is why it went viral. He's like, "Yo, I have a really bad feeling in my gut that something's about to go down." And I
Wow.
seen snipers on the roof. All my friends, I told them get out of there, right? And this is before, so he actually called it. But like that gut feeling that you have it sometimes is like,
Yo,
Yo,
you have to
trust
trust.
your
Yeah,
gut.
you
You
have to trust
it,
it.
bro.
You have to trust your
man.
gut, fam.
yeah,
It's crazy how many times like my gut really never fails, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you always get mad when you don't.
When I don't,
because I always
I get
see
pissed.
it. I always see it, and then some guy will well, say something that disrupts like the
Yeah,
the thought,
yeah.
and then like the no back thing. And then, yo, Josh, tell that story, bro. 'Cause I was the one who disrupted the thought.
Wait,
We were
which
the
one?
ones- Remember we were at the Noah Beck like QB and me party, and Carlos wanted to talk to like one of the main characters and stuff like that. But then he's like, "Yo, I'm just go," and then we're like, "Nah."
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's you guys,
we
man.
never, and he
It
never
be
ends up
these
seeing
guys,
it,
bro. It's always these guys.
You should have just done it, bro. You should have just done it.
Fam, we were at
I
the-
was gonna go do
That's what you
it.
want to do. You should have just done it.
I
bro.
was gonna
Hey,
go
you shoulda
do
just
it,
done
man.
You should have just done it.
We were at the main event of the movie, and we didn't even get to talk to the main
I
character.
was
that's
gonna
crazy,
go
that's
do
crazy,
it, but
that's
you got
crazy.
oh my
And we were in
God,
proximity.
bro.
We were probably
Bro,
like
we were
this.
so close, though. We
Dog,
were like
I was
2
gonna
feet away.
and we're like, nah. Like, bro, why can't?
And you know what's the crazy thing?
What?
Bro, when are we ever gonna see them again, bro? But when are we ever gonna see them again?
bro. Actually,
No, we
cheesing
ain't never
is
seen
so
them again,
bad,
bro.
bro.
That was his only chance.
Actually,
I've never
cheesing is
seen
so
no
bad,
picture.
bro.
Alright.
Bro, but like, see, that's a great example of you have to trust yourself, bro. Fuck everybody else, even if it's your homies. Trust yourself.
No, 100%. But
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't go.
Yeah, you didn't go. Like I didn't have no point of.
Yeah, you say that now. Yeah, you say that shit now. I don't know it. Obviously, because it's over. But in the moment, fuck, man.
Me
Like, yo.
personally, I would have went, bro. If that was
You
someone I really
did
wanted,
it, but you did it. Nah,
if that was someone I really wanted to meet,
I don't want to hear it. I
If
don't
that
want to
was
hear it.
someone I really wanted to meet,
I don't want to hear it because that's not what y'all were saying before.
I would have went, bro.
I don't want to hear it because
I
that's not
would've
what y'all were
went.
saying before.
W rate, mate. W rate,
Oh
mate.
my
Holy
gosh.
fuck, fam. Just go, man.
Nah.
You're Carlos, man. You usually go.
I do go, but you got. Oh
That's
my, I don't want to
crazy.
crash out no more. I'm
And
good.
the fact that you were double thinking
Leave a
about
like,
it
leave a
was
like, leave
crazy.
a like.
Yeah, and you had Andre with you. Andre's probably like the most.
Oh, that's the
social
easiest
butterfly.
lob. That's the
yeah,
easiest
like,
lob.
come on.
I don't want to hear it.
That was not in our like missions. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
didn't
that
need
was
to go
not
there.
my. I already completed my
I already
mission.
completed mine. I
already
talked to that
completed
guy
mine.
from Paranormal.
Yo, W guy, bro.
My goodness, man. Men, if ED is getting you down, you need Hims to help you get your confidence and other things back up. Hims provides access to treatments that help you stay hard and last longer so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. For men, dealing with ED can be uncomfortable, which is why Hims provides access to a comfortable solution with an all online process and personalized treatment options. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. Hims provides access to a range of trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra, and Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% less. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor visits. Just fill out an intake form on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/jumpers. That's HIMS.com/jumpers, JUMPERS, for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/jumpers.
This episode of Jumpers Jump Podcast is brought to you by Booking.com. Booking.yeah. From vacation rentals to hotels across the US, Booking.com has the ideal summer stay for absolutely anyone, even those who might seem impossible to please. Whether you're booking for yourself, your partner, your sleep light, rise early mom, or your high maintenance group chat, you can find exactly what you're booking for on Booking.com. So whenever I go on vacation, I always look for a place that has two things. One is a hot tub because I usually like to relax on vacations. And secondly, the location is very important because I like to be downtown where it's easy to walk to all the other places I'm going to. So if I can find my perfect stay on Booking.com, anyone can. Find exactly what you're booking for, Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Book today on the site or in the app.
I want to talk about Labubus, bro.
Yeah.
Let's switch the
Wait, what
topic,
happened?
bro.
What happened with
Oh,
Labubu?
okay, check this out.
They're demonic,
So-
right?
Oh, that too, like,
They have to be. They have to be.
yeah,
They have
but
to be.
Labubus are going crazy right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's this specific person that was interviewed recently, and he collects Pop Mart figures, like a whole bunch. He has so many.
Okay.
Now he told this story, and this is in the interview video, where he had like I think 12 on his desk, and he went to bed. Now this person, he has a sixth sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, the guy
okay.
like sleeping and his Labubus are on the counter.
Yeah,
Okay.
he had certain Pop Mart figures.
Okay.
Because Pop Mart owns Labubu.
Yeah.
Now, he said, because he has a sense, after a while, like it didn't happen right away, but slowly and slowly, he would feel a presence of somebody watching him, right?
Oh,
and the only thing that's there are
the
the
Liverpool
figures.
guys.
Are the
Hell
figures.
no. Hell
And
no.
obviously at first he didn't he didn't look too much into it. But it became to a point where he really felt a presence. So he walked over to it and he looks at it and he feels the spirit there in not
shit.
one, but in 4 different
Dolls?
figures. Yeah.
Hell no.
Now, what he said was 4 of them might have had the spirit, and then the other 16 didn't, or the other how many other he had didn't. So what he did, because he said you can't just take it and throw it out. You can't do that because they'll get offended.
Yeah.
You
Like the
get
spirit,
haunted.
yeah, the spirit will
Guys are
get
so
offended if you just throw it
complex,
away.
man.
So what you have to do is you have to bring it. And he said that the figures, literally any figure, can be possessed by a spirit as long as it has 2 eyes, a mouth, and it's shaped as if it could be alive.
Yeah. Those are Labubus, fam.
Yeah, that's
And the
literally-
spirit could go into it.
Yeah.
And it's literally any of these figures that just kind of look,
Yeah, real shit.
Yo, Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it could be anything. It could be a pop figure, fam.
Real shit.
It could be like a teddy bear, anything.
Yeah.
Now, what he did, he brought it to a psychic, a certain spiritual medium, and it took away all of the spirits. And what he said was, since then, he took all of those figures away because he said, if I leave it there long enough, although they didn't infect the other ones, it could be a matter of time because they're susceptible to being possessed
Damn.
in that area. And he said the only way to avoid it is there's a certain like feng shui thing in Asia, because this guy's from Asia. There's a certain like feng shui thing that you have to put in the same room if you have a whole bunch of these figures. Now, if you go around in certain areas and you see these stores with a whole bunch of figures, you might see that little like feng shui trinket that keeps away the
Really?
demons. Yeah.
That's sick.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Because you know how in Dandadan they have like that
Yeah.
that thing, the seal?
Yeah, they have like a
It
seal.
stops it stops like spirits and demons from walking into the store or walking into your home. You might find one of those around.
Because I know like in some stores in Asia that sell like a whole bunch of like old stuff. They usually have
Yeah,
those
they have
seals there.
those. Yeah, they have those, especially in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Imagine antique shopping in Japan. Like that's just you're just calling for
Boy,
those.
I don't even like antique
Yeah.
shopping. Everything I touch is
Everything,
haunted.
yeah,
Everything-
exactly.
Yo,
Real shit.
Yo, is there any like anime that you thought, I guess like, if it reminded you of like real life hauntings, or it was inspired by like real stories?
there actually is, man. There's one from Bleach actually.
Bleach?
Actually, honestly, like there's a couple animes that I have stories of.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
But there's this one from Bleach. So there's this guy. His name is like Elohim. He's from like New Zealand.
Yeah.
So basically, like he was like a normal Bleach fan. Like he would watch Bleach all the time. And you know sometimes like when you really love a show, like you would act as a character.
Yeah.
But for him, it was a little different because he had like some mental issues to him. And like one day, like he was acting as a character, and like nobody paid mind because people just thought like like
Cosplaying?
yeah, he's just being him. He's just being
Okay.
him. But one day he took it too far, and he was actually like being as a character. So like he would like say like the speech lines and all that stuff.
Okay.
So
that-
in his head, he became that person.
Yeah, in his head, he actually became the character.
I still feel like that's normal though.
It is normal.
Yeah.
So one day he was like in his apartment complex, and like this old guy, he was like walking down, and then the guy Elohim, he stared at him, and he started saying like speeches from the
anime.
from the character,
Holy shit.
and he went and he like stabbed him 60 times.
Holy shit.
And while he was saying that, like he was saying it in full Japanese, like the whole speech,
you're
the
lying.
whole villain speech
crazy.
You're lying.
in Japanese
You're lying. While he's doing
while he's doing it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So he thought he was Ichigo.
Yeah, he literally thought he was Ichigo.
what the fuck? See, that's why it's like you anime heads, man.
And I know.
No, because some people take it so serious.
Yeah,
right?
no,
facts.
people take it too far a lot of the times because there's another one. There's this guy. I think his name is like Hirofumi, another Japanese guy.
Yeah.
But basically, like back in like 2014 and like earlier, like there's anime called Kuroko no Basket. It's like this huge
basketball anime.
Yeah, the basketball anime. Like it's one of the biggest sports anime of all time.
Shit.
So he was obsessed with that anime, just like the other guy.
Yeah.
But his obsession, he took it to another level.
What do you do?
Because for him, he was so obsessed with the anime and he was so jealous of the creator because the creator created something that was so amazing.
Yeah.
So, to like combat his obsession, he started to do like these crimes against the creator.
What the fuck?
So
Wait, how did he find out where like he actually did research?
yeah. So basically, what he would do is like any place that had the Kuroko no Basket manga, he would like disrupt the events. Like he would like mess up the place.
Yo,
So like if you're at an anime convention and there's like a Kuroko booth, like he would like tear down the booth.
Wow.
Yo, that's
And-
hater D1.
And he would do this for like 2 years, and
Yeah.
he didn't get caught. He didn't get caught.
Okay.
So he took it to like a next level because he found out where the creator's like old high school was.
Oh, that's crazy.
GG's.
And what he did is that he got this glass jar and he filled it with toxic glass,
Oh,
the toxic gas,
Yeah.
and he sent it to the high school.
Fam, what?
And then he also sent a letter, and in the letter there was like this specific, like this weird white substance in it,
Yeah.
and there was like a few letters in it. Like there's only 3 words on the letter, and on the letter it just said "I hate Fujimaki," and Fujimaki is like the
Is a
guy who
creator.
made it. He's a creator.
Wow. Wait. Was this substance like poison?
I think so, bro.
You said white
Yeah,
substance?
it was like white. It was like I don't know what type of thing it is. But
Was it
like,
sticky?
no.
Imagine if you were Elon Nut.
No, so like
This is not.
no. Actually, no. It was a white powder.
Oh,
So
okay.
Oh, that's
he sent that and a glass of like toxic gas. And he sent that to his like the high school.
That's like the Unabomber type
Yeah.
thing. Like the letters that could have. No. There's another case. I think they sent letters with a certain poison that could kill you.
Yeah, but like basically like he was doing this over 2 years, and then he finally got caught.
Holy smokes. Why is every Japanese case like they always gotta do it like very dramatic, like they gotta write a letter, they gotta send the letter. Like I feel like because I've done a lot of Japanese cases,
Yeah.
and a lot of them have been like a letter sent to the guy, like not even killing him, but it's like mentally like
It's the
what's
culture.
going
Yeah,
on.
I think it's a thrill.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
thrill of like fucking with someone.
No,
you know
but
what
I
mean?
think it's the culture too. Because I
Yeah.
feel like, look, North America, if you have beef, straight up, bomb.
Straight up,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah, yeah,
and it's done.
But in Asia, there's a lot more drama.
Yes,
There's a lot more
fam.
storyline. There's a
Yeah.
lot more, attached to it.
Yeah.
And then look at Europe. I feel like the beefs in Europe, it's very romantic beefs.
Yo,
You know what I'm
is
saying?
that only
Okay,
because
yeah.
like the what do you call this? The propaganda, like the movies in
Maybe
Japan.
I think it's straight up. It just ties back to ancestry. Look at this. Yo, where was Romeo and Juliet based in?
That's Rome, right?
Italy, bro.
Italy.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet, right? Think about it. Tragic lovers. Look at our common stories about beefs in America or in Canada. Westerns, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
straight up action,
straight-
hands,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, like the Cowboys, like they'll shoot each other.
Yeah.
Pow, like,
And then Asia, think about it. The beefs for what? Yo, they had in Japan, like lore, it was samurai. It was very honor. Fight for honor. Honor your family. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather die than dishonor my family, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's why it is. It's very much just a culture thing.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Because out here, it's like beef.
yeah,
show
yeah,
up.
you,
You
yeah,
said,
like
yeah.
you show up, you fight.
Actually, let me not even say that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, beefs is
On the internet. typing.
Internet.
beefs is I'm gonna hate the person, but I'm gonna not let them know.
Yeah.
You know? That's so far.
crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy, bro.
That's a
Like, if
pussy,
you're gonna
bro.
be a hater, bro.
My goodness. Like, at least say it.
At least say it, bro.
If I were in any type of beef, I probably would have been in an Asian beef, to be honest, because it's like way more dramatic.
No, but low-key, those are kind of funny. Because,
Yeah,
like,
those are
like,
funny.
yeah, they really think it. They really think it.
Oh,
through.
yeah.
They
Oh,
really
Yeah, they think it through.
100%.
And it's like, listen, it's like I'm not gonna touch you, but I'm still gonna mess you up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
Psychological
gonna touch you, but I'm
warfare,
gonna do something to you.
Yo, like Old Boy, for example.
Yeah.
Greatest revenge ever, fam. Greatest revenge ever. Fam, in Old Boy, he was beefing with someone so bad
Yeah.
that he trapped him into a hotel room for years on years on years,
It's crazy.
and then released him, and then said, "You're gonna figure out why I released you."
So you're sent on a mission. You're sent that message after you just got out of prison, fam.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine giving him riddles.
yeah, I hate that. I hate
He
that.
goes, he goes,
I hate riddle
the
niggas, bro."
question isn't why I trapped you in there. The question is, why did I release you?
Yeah. Carlos B said giving me riddles too. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate riddle niggas,
Yeah,
bro.
he is a riddle type of
Tell me
guy.
the answer, bro. Tell me the answer.
I don't think you give me riddles.
Yeah,
I'm
got
straight
that
up.
riddles, bro.
I'm very
You got that
straight
riddles.
up.
If I ask you a question, you'll give me a something for me to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. I'm always straight
He'll
up.
never give you a straight answer.
I get straight answers.
No.
Yes,
I've been
I
living
get-
with you for too long, man.
Nah, I get
Yo,
straight answers.
I'm trying
man.
to fix the
Maybe it's
dishwasher,
obvious to
fam.
me. Maybe
Maybe you have to get this to get this to get that.
it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me.
But he always has the answer himself. He'll never tell
I
you.
never- no, he
but
always
when
has
he
the
takes
answer.
it
He always
over, he does it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Trust,
bro.
trust.
It's just a translation thing.
I guess,
Because
I
I feel
guess.
like the answer in my head, if I try to explain it to you in the way I
wouldn't make
understand it,
sense?
it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
So I have to say it in a different way for you guys to. Because if I say it like the way I say it,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
confused. Like, what do you? Like, I've done that a few times, and you guys like look at me and like, all right, okay, let me just say it a different way.
I guess.
Niggas that do riddles, man.
I don't do riddles, man. Say the escape room. Say the puzzle.
riddle man's are crazy, bro.
The craziest one I remember. So this is with our old friend.
Yeah.
So me and Carlos were waiting for someone, right? And we asked him where. I think Josh, you were there
Wait,
too.
what?
Josh, you were there too. And we asked, "Where are you?" And instead of saying the location, he's giving us pictures of random. You remember that?
Nah,
I
he
think,
does that sometimes.
Josh, you were there with us, man.
That's
Did
crazy,
that?
bro.
No, you didn't do that. You were texting our friend, and he's giving us pictures of random buildings, and he's like, "Yo, just go find me."
Do you know what that's Denzel, bro?
Denzel.
He does it. Oh, it pissing me off, bro. I be saying, yo, where are you? He take a pic. Yo, I remember we're at the Raptors parade. The Raptors carnival.
That's worse.
I asked him, yo, where are you?
It all looks the same as his
I said, "Where-"
bodies.
Yo, he took a picture of the crowd and said, I'm here. The crowd's everywhere. What do you mean I'm here, bro? And then he took a picture of a truck and said, I'm here.
Yo, just share the location,
Their
bro.
trucks.
Share the location, fam.
Ooh, riddle niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Just tell me the answer, bro. Just tell me the answer. Yo, that's like when people like they ask me like, yo, like, what are you doing today? Bro, tell me what you want me to do,
No,
bro.
facts, yeah. Oh my god, whenever RJ texted me, this
says
is my,
a yo.
my biggest pet
Yo,
peeve. It's always just a yo first. And like we live together, like I already know you can say that whole thing that you wanted to say in one paragraph.
Yeah.
He says, yo, waits for me to reply, then he asks. Bro, just text me the whole thing. Because maybe I don't want to reply to you. You know what I mean?
No, but that's smart though.
Nah,
what
it
he's
is
doing,
smart. It is
what
smart,
he's doing is smart because you actually have
Because
to
I
reply.
have to reply.
Yeah, you have to
Okay,
Because
that makes sense.
I'll be texting you shit that's already important and you don't even reply.
Yeah,
you know
oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
Because I
true,
gave
that's
you the
true,
whole
that's
piece
true.
of the pie.
Yeah.
I gave you the whole piece of the
that's
pie
true,
and you don't even care.
Yeah.
But if I said yo, it could be anything.
That's true. That's another mind game. Say the big thing.
That dangerous.
Then
Yeah.
say the little thing.
Because
I
when-
want the whole pie, man.
Yeah.
the trick is when you keep it a mystery, what happens is the first thing that goes to your head is an answer that would be willing for you to go and do it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's true.
Because you know how they say when you read a book compared to watching the movie about the same story, the book is always better because your mind made up exactly what you want to see.
Nah, that's true.
The movie played you someone else's vision.
Yeah.
Now in the text is the same way, and this is dark. What I've been giving dark game at the end of podcasts lately.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? Because it's like I've been talking to a lot of like supporters and stuff
Yeah.
like that. The real ones, they're like, yo, you guys actually talk about real stuff at the end. But it's like, you know, like the
casuals?
The casual watchers, they're like, oh no, you guys don't talk about real stuff. Bro,
Yo, they don't know.
Go to 50 minutes.
Yo, they don't know.
Go exactly
Mans
to
don't
50
know.
minutes.
Mans
That's
don't
when we
know.
start.
Mans don't-
That's
they
when we
don't know
start.
about that.
It's like
They don't know
jumpers
about
at
that.
night. You know how in MTV at night they would
Yeah.
switch it and there would be like bare like just explicit
like
stuff.
I don't swim in it.
Yeah.
It's just
Jumpers at night. If you make it to 50 minutes, it's a whole dark shit.
it goes,
Jumpers at night.
Fam,
Yo.
I'm telling you, it's
But yeah, so what happens is like if I text you the yo, you can interpret that in so many different ways.
It can be anything.
Now when you're texting a shorty, do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because she can interpret different ways too.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to, you can kind of play with their vision.
yeah.
Which is messed up. Don't
Yeah.
do that for fun.
Imagine all you like say us three. We had like we all knew this and we all like used it for like we knew to fuck around with people. That would be so like funny. I'm not gonna lie.
The thing is though, I feel because I learned this stuff,
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with people.
It's like the tell thing that you and Josh have. Is like, oh, if you're on that if you guys all have the same knowledge and you guys are so aligned with and you guys are in a group in public and you guys like you can turn it on whenever just to troll people.
Yeah.
That's a scary like
know,
team.
bro.
That's team chemistry 100.
Yeah.
It's insane,
Like,
bro.
oh, we
It's
know
kinda
exactly
crazy.
when we can fuck with people because we know this.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Me and you know that game, Codenames?
Oh,
it's like
that game.
Oh.
Yo, this was crazy. That's
Yo,
what's up.
I love that game. I'm not gonna lie.
So in Codenames, it gives you like it was a Codenames picture one though.
yeah, okay.
So it was 6 pictures, and then you have to match it to one theme. And there's like so many cards, right?
Yeah.
If you can get as many cards as you can.
Yeah.
But I have to make him pick specific cards. If he picks the wrong one,
Yeah.
then we lose.
Yeah.
Now
I think this was like the final,
it's
the final turn or something.
final blow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said one word to Josh,
Yeah.
and he was able to pick 6 cards.
Bro, I don't know how I did it.
That's insane.
6 cards without picking the wrong ones.
Oh my god.
I don't know how off of one word, bro.
One word.
One word. I got it. Like
Yeah.
I get it
Because that's real communication.
Yeah.
That's real
Like,
communication.
as soon as you said the word, I didn't even know what the word meant. I just knew what to
Yeah,
pick.
yo, literally.
I'm like
Yeah.
this, and this.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'm sure even if I made a word that was a fake word,
Yeah.
and it just gave the vibe of everything,
Yeah.
That's
you
still
would
would've
have got
got
me
it.
too.
That's what happened to me. So, but it happened against me. My cousin said a word, and that word used the first letter of every word, so they were able to pick it off.
Oh,
So they said a random
that's
word,
smart.
but then he was like, "Oh wait, you're just describing the first letters." Fam, how do you get that if you're not like
that's some tech.
brother?
yeah,
brother,
you have to be
know?
like. Yeah, it has to be like
It has to
clicking
be like
in.
this,
Yeah, it has to be
man.
clicking
That's
in.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think, yo, it's almost like a hidden language thing too.
It is.
It's almost like you could make your own language with people and not even realize it. Yo, me and Josh, this one probably never come out.
Yeah.
We did a whole podcast using a Cardi voice.
Oh, yeah, I see
forgot
that.
No
about that.
English, no English.
Yeah. And it was like what, like an hour long?
Yeah,
Fam, I watched
we were
it,
making
fam.
noises.
Yeah, it
We
was
were
like an
making-
hour long, but like, but the crazy thing is like I knew what you were talking
Yeah,
about the
we
entire
understood
time.
each other. That's what's crazy.
That's mod.
Like
And it
we
was just
understood.
sounds.
Yeah, we were having a proper conversation.
Like an actual conversation.
that I was invested
It
in.
was a good,
Yes.
it was a good
Yeah,
convo.
I was invested in it though.
Yes.
Like,
That might have been one of the best combos we ever had, bro. Just speaking in Cardinese
And it was just like mumbles.
yo,
too.
straight up, it was mumbles, but we understood what we were saying.
for a whole hour.
It's so crazy.
Like, I was actually getting locked in. I was actually getting interested in the story.
yeah,
I was like,
fam.
Like the people will never understand what that means, though. Do you have a clip of it? You still have it saved?
I do have it
so
saved.
somewhere.
Yeah, fam.
I might release it one day just as
Yeah.
a joke, as like a meme.
Yo, I'm telling you guys, it's them going like, "Oh yeah, so yeah, so," and he would respond in a tone where it's like, "Oh yeah, this is this, this is that."
Yo, but we were like understanding,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy.
But I think that's it too. Like it's tone, right? And it's the things that you say. That's why maybe like the mumble rap thing was so big because it spoke to people just because of the tone of the words.
Oh,
No,
I'm gonna tie
that's
everything
actually
together.
so-
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie everything back together. Ready? So remember when we were saying it's about like it's like listen, since the book is better
Yeah.
than the movie, your brain creates what's better in your head. If I'm just giving the energy
Yeah.
rather than the context, in your head you're making it what you want to hear.
Yes. So that's why books are
And,
better.
and,
yeah.
and that's gonna be the best story to you.
That could be the.
It could be the best story to you.
Yeah.
So maybe I was having a whole story in my head that Josh was telling me because I was making it myself because there was no context.
Yeah, fam.
And then now back this, when people say it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. When you keep your dialogue very, I don't know, open to interpretation, those are usually the most interesting stories or interesting conversations because it's so open and you can make the story yourself.
Yeah.
You can put together the pieces yourself where
Yeah.
I didn't give you, it was exactly like this. That's too boring.
Yeah.
I want the mystery.
Yeah.
And that's what gets people attracted to you as well.
Yeah.
The
When
mystery.
you're too open or you're too like, I don't know, an open book that in a way it's predictable. Because there's good open books
Yeah.
and then there's predictable books.
Yeah.
Right? I believe a good open book is like, for example, a comic book. There's so much to look at.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's too much to look at where you could even be overwhelmed. You could stare at one page and be intrigued for hours looking at one page because there's so much. But then there's open book that could just be one word, one sentence. That type of open book is what? Shallow.
Yeah.
Now, if you think about it, we can do that just in the way we carry ourselves.
Yeah.
If you keep yourself a mystery in certain ways, you're gonna intrigue someone to, I want to figure out what he's about.
That's actually so true.
That's another dark.
Yo,
Yeah,
That's not
it's
really
another-
dark.
It is kind of. It is a little bit.
Because honestly, like I was like sometimes like like the girls that have like the most mystery to them, like those are usually like the most like
We're the
interesting.
most
Yeah,
intrigued.
interesting,
Yeah.
attractive. Yeah.
Facts.
And then you could take different approaches because there's no wrong approach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. I think there's like, damn, I hate giving this game.
Nah, say it, man.
It's free. That's why they sub.
That's what I'm saying.
I think there's like 7 archetypes of a male.
Mm.
Fuck, I don't want to give this away.
But like-
I don't want to give it away.
Okay,
but-
you want to give away all 7. You give
You
away
say
like
one,
two.
say
Like,
one.
Say like 1 or 2.
But there's like, I think there's 7, but there's 3 types that work really, really well, especially in seduction.
Say 1.
I can't.
This guy's keeping on lock, bro.
I can't.
Fam, people are gonna search it up.
I know
after
they're gonna search it
anyway.
up right now.
They probably paused the video.
7 archetypes.
7
of a man.
archetypes of a seduction.
But what are the
can't.
top 3?
Nah. They don't know the exact one I'm talking about. They don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
AI will find that, fam.
I know, bro.
No, but
Probably 8 now.
Probably not. They probably made 2 new ones.
They made 2 more just off the podcast, bro.
but what'll happen is I don't even remember what I'm talking about. But what'll happen is
Yeah.
there's ways to get like, you know, there's a race.
What are we talking about?
Listen.
Based on what?
I'm explaining it.
Okay.
Give it time, fam. Give it some time. You know how there's a race to get somewhere. Like, let's say success.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can label it as success. There's
Yeah.
so many different ways to be considered successful, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you wanna, I don't know, get a lot of money. Boom, that's your goal. There's like 100 billion ways to do that.
Yeah.
Right? Now, there's specific ones that give the best, like, I guess, success path or the easiest that a lot of people can do, and you can call it like a method. And that trait comes natural in certain people. And depending on how natural you are in it, you should maneuver your way to becoming more like that archetype. If you want to like use seduction and shit like that.
Yo, what are these archetypes?
It's crazy.
Yo,
It's really crazy.
curious
Yeah, I'm
now.
actually gonna search it up.
curious,
You know, like some people, I'll give you an example. Like some people, they're a natural, like
Like
bad
a smooth
boy.
talker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
okay,
people
okay.
like, and then some people are a natural, let's say like friendly person, like
okay,
a
okay.
lovable person.
Yeah.
Both are very attractive.
Yeah.
Both, you know, they win. But which one are you closer to? And how do you become more like that one? You know?
And that's what you have to figure out.
Yeah, you have to figure out what the archetype is that works really well.
Yeah.
But not that works very well. What works very well for you.
Yeah. Because then you're gonna get the best like benefit of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But fuck all of that stuff. Just be yourself.
be yourself, fam.
Be yourself. Don't look in.
Psych, look at that
No.
shit.
Look
If
at
you
all
want
seven,
to,
bro.
it's just knowledge. At the end of the day, it's just knowledge. And the more knowledge you know, the more you can know yourself.
Facts. And you can fuck with people.
You can find out how much you know about yourself. Really.
Lie. Yeah, fam.
But be good.
Yeah,
Of
be
Be
good, man.
safe. And just be yourself, really.
lie.
Thank
That's
you
true,
for
bro.
watching this episode of Jumper Jump Podcast. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Shout out Josh for coming on the
Yes,
podcast,
sir.
man.
Been a minute. Black
Shout out
Gavin in this,
Josh.
bro.
We're gonna link his Instagram in the description below. Go
And then,
follow him.
and then also go down to Spotify, Apple, download those episodes. We love you guys, man.
And yeah, Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces.
Peace, y'all.